This is it. Championship will be determined tonight.
This ain't the amateurs no more. You got a chance to do something great, to be someone great. This is the first step up, kid. Use your feet. Keep your hands up. It's all about heart.
Every time some clown gets hurt.
This guy's a friggin' hero! You gotta put this guy on the canvas. You understand?
The only way to the type is through me.
That's what champions do. They get back up.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. Lewis is a real treat for these fans, a pure knockout artist. Every single fight of his career has ended with his hand raised and his opponent down and out.
Now, every one of his fights is like a fire drill. I mean, the bell goes off, and bang, he's rushing to that fire, or to start the fire.
You know, the rap on Lennox's opponent here is that he doesn't have much endurance.
Well, that means that he's got to expect his opponent probably to come out quick, to burn it up fast, and not get caught early.
Very nice defensive guard there. A good two-punch combo by Lennox Lewis. And he's holding. Well-placed hook there. Come on! To the head he goes with a left hand. Two good jabs by Lewis. Oh, what a whiff by Briggs.
Circle, circle!
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own.
Your head!
Committed to the combination punching now, and it's working out well up top. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Lewis. Tremendous pace being set early on here between these two. Can't see this fight going the distance with this pace.
No, not unless something changes, like moving their heads a little bit.
Not able to land the headshot. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Riggs has got nobody to blame but himself. I mean, he got hit much too much in that last round.
Well, he was throwing his punches from too close. He's giving up his height. You're throwing from that close, and you're going to get counted over if your opponent wants to do that. Guess what? His opponent wanted to. He had the desire to do that, and he took advantage.
A little head hunting right back to it. Lennox Lewis is not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
Landing two jabs by Lennox Lewis. You see him holding on. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Combination to the head. Able to dismiss it. He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. Riggs is banged up by a left hand. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. He goes down from the uppercut. Riggs is able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move, because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
Parries that punch intended for the head. What an excellent two-punch combo by Lennox Lewis.
Keep your hands up, all right? You have to keep your hands up.
There you go.
Don't stand toe-to-toe with this guy. Yeah, keep your distance, all right?
We got it.
Deep breath for me.
Riggs has got to hope that these 60 seconds are going to pay off for him here. Went down hard in that last round. He's got to gather himself, because you know his opponent's going to come right after him when that bell rings. 1, 2 jabs up top. Lewis's ability to properly throw and land his combinations has been stunning. Teddy, why is he so successful?
Because you just said it. He's putting them together. You know, 1 or 2 wouldn't land, but he's handcuffing the guy. And the first 2 punches, they set up the 3rd and 4th.
Oh, good exchange there. Double jab upstairs. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. Lewis is feeling the sting of that big uppercut. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Unable to connect by Lewis. Or he scores well with the double jab.
Hook off the jab.
He took one, but then gave one. Good job by Briggs. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Very nice work. He is not in good shape. He could be out. There it is! Perfectly executed combination. Briggs is down. He's going to have to beat the count. Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. Nice jabs there by Lewis. Hits him in the mug with the right.
You have to keep the distance. Stay away from him. Keep throwing that jab. You won that round, all right? You won that.
Okay, listen to me. When he misses you with a punch, counter! Counter! I need to box him. Wait for him and then boom!
As we start round number 4, it's clear to see that it's his precise punching that has earned him good grades on your scorecard, Teddy. With all that accuracy, clean, effective punching, he's up 3 rounds to 0.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if he went to medical school because he's been a surgeon tonight.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Lennox Lewis. Briggs has got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But, Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
Nice job doubling up the jab by Lennox Lewis. Big shot comes crashing home. Briggs' chin unable to withstand that combination.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
The ref is stopping this fight. Lennox Lewis's hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight. Want to see a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great evening. morning. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Arena. We're here in the Philippines. A very highly anticipated rematch in our main event. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. Everyone knows what can take place with this guy. Lewis has knocked out every opponent he's faced. Will the streak continue tonight?
But what his opponent wants to know is what's important. What happens when he comes out and he can't hit me? How's he going to act then?
Hooks to the head. Lewis's combination punching is just perfect there. 3 punches landing. Big, tall Lennox Lewis facing the shorter man here.
So it's going to be up to Lewis now not to allow the shorter man to get into the places, the geography where he can use that asset. Make him pay a price on the way in.
See, that's some fine defense right there. I love that block by Terry. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Little double jab to the head. Lewis is using that jab well very early on here, Teddy. That could be a big benefit to him tonight.
Well, it's supposed to be, Joe. He has a real good wingspan. I mean, he's got those long arms. No better way to put him to use them, to use that jab and use that jab at the right distance.
Goes up top with a right hand. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Lennox Lewis. Not 1, but 2. Good work with the jab up top. A stabbing right hand comes in by Terry.
Just stay away from him. Keep throwing that jab. Keep boxing just like that. You're gonna take this one.
That's it. You don't need that. No, throw that away.
All right, listen. You need to create more punches, okay? Slip his punch and throw a straight right down the middle. Listen to me.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Good double jab by Lennox Lewis. Terry's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Lennox Lewis. There's the old 1-2. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Terry's missing the mark by that's a big right hand there. Terry's corner is concerned. Their fighter may go down here. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. There's a straight right hand. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent and then a good counter body. And yet another big shot comes in. And he goes down for the first time tonight. Up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. Good double jab by Lewis. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Terry's tagged by that power punch. Super 2-punch combo by Lennox. Hard charging with that right hand. Solid. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down. the fight. Terry's not going to hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim. I mean, that is great stuff right there. Lewis is never going to forget this evening. He was able to pull off the upset.
He must have read the history books. Mickey Walker, Sam Langford, all those great fighters. Harry Greb, they always went up in catchweight fights. The smaller guy, and they beat bigger guys. Another example.
I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and you've joined us for Friday Night Fights as we welcome you to the State Palace Theater, great venue here in New Orleans, for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action between Lennox Lewis and Chris Arreola.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round one, scheduled for 10. I wonder if the knockout streak will continue here. Lewis has been able to do it throughout his whole career. Knock out man after man they line up in front of him.
He wastes no time. He goes right out of that corner with one thing in mind. Get rid of that guy.
Good two-punch combo by Lewis. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. A sound combination by Lennox Lewis. How about that left hand? Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook.
Keep your head moving.
Lewis's edge is speed. He can get in and out. He can get you offensively. He can get away from you defensively.
Yeah, he has radial tires, and you got to take some air out of those tires. No better place or way to do that than go downstairs.
Scores with the combo to the head. Good job protecting himself. What a trap he just set, and he lands a nice counterpunch.
Yeah, that's the old catch with a ghost trick there. You know, you're there one time, you give him a little shade, you know, a little shadow, and then he throws at you.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
There he goes. Wow! He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round?
One, two, three.
Ariel is going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the ropes, kill some time, make the referee come in between you and break you.
Okay. And keep boxing. You're doing great. You're making it hard for him to hit you.
You don't need that. No, throw that away.
All right, deep breath now. Deep breath. Just relax. Relax. Are you all right? Now I need you to keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, all right? I need you to focus.
Real good sign for him right here. He's coming out and looks fresh. He's up on his toes and boxing the way he was. That after a round in which he was knocked down.
Yeah, that's about DNA. That's about genetics. I mean, he has good recovery skills. That's it.
Lewis is giving us something to think about early on in this fight here, but his opponent has even more to think about. He has established the jab already.
Yes, he has established the jab, and now his opponent has to think about moving his head so he can get past it.
Punches and bunches, combination up top. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Took a shot, now he gives the left. Scoring with the right hand by Lewis. He is damaged fast. Did you see that? Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on?
One, two, three, four, five.
Give some credit to Chris Arreola here for getting up and fighting on. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Lennox Lewis.
Keep working that guy.
Lennox Lewis doing, look at that! Oh, that's beautiful stuff, Teddy. That is beautiful work with that combination to score the knockdown.
Well, that's the benefit of putting them together. One sets up the other one.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine.
Arreola's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. Fires right back at him. Lewis has got to deal with a cut cheek. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Lewis. Arreola's scoring with that right hand. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Right back to it to the head. Lewis's knowledge of this. What a big shot. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
And it's over. Look at this. misses. Bombs away, worked again. Knockout victory for him. Boxing writers are going to have a field day with this early knockout, Teddy. Raising one guy and tons of criticism is going to be targeted on this opponent.
Yeah, two ways you can criticize your opponent. One is that obviously his technique was not right, and that came from training camp. But the other is more directed to his corner that they didn't warm him up right. I mean, he came out cold, there was no sweat on him, and he got started.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night. Everybody, Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to London, England. We're at the Royal London Theatre for tonight's main event. 10 rounds among heavyweights. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. Little get-to-know-you here in the opening round, scheduled for 10. The excitement in the air is palpable, and the fans have good reason to be. Lewis has won every single one of his fights by knockout.
Yeah, and I think the anticipation in the air is twofold. One is, are they going to see another knockout? The other is, what happens if he hits his opponent and he's still there?
Good flush, straight left hand. Lewis is a smart fighter, and in doing so, the smart thing to do for him would be to utilize his jab. He's got a good one.
Yeah, and he's confident with it. See, it's one thing having a good one. You know how many people out there are good at certain things, but they don't have the confidence, they don't know it. He knows that he's good with it. That's the key.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Solid. He goes down. A barrage of punches just put him down.
Get the young fellas out. It is raining punches here.
One, two, three, four, five. Down he goes. Now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on. Kill a little time.
He gets off with a combination up top. Big shot he just scored with. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's all over. Lewis's game plan works to perfection. The power came early. A first-round knockout victory. Teddy, there's a lot of explaining to do here, but help me with this. Was this early knockout on a left field a product of one guy being prepared and the other guy just not ready for it?
No, obviously he wasn't ready, wasn't prepared in the gym, but I think he came out cold from the locker room, never knew what hit him.
I'm Joe Tessitore for Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us and enjoy the rest of your night. Everybody, and welcome to Friday Night Fights. I'm Joe Tessitore. I'll be joined by Teddy Atlas in moments. We welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for our main event. 10 rounds of heavyweights, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Well, They're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This is 10 rounds. Lewis is feeling pressure, and he has to be feeling the pressure because all the talk all week has been about the knockout streak. He's won every fight by knockout.
Well, there's been a little other talk, too. They've been talking about how the national anthem is usually longer than his fight.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis's pre-fight talk included a lot of discussion about the need to utilize the jab. Why so?
Well, first of all, he's a good fundamental fighter, and he's not a real physical fighter. So he understands where he has to be good. He knows he doesn't have, great physical skills where he could just knock a house over. He knows he has to be good in this area, using that lead hand, the jab.
Teddy, a fighter like we're seeing here tonight who has that really powerful straight right hand, where does he generate that power from in throwing that punch?
Well, he's pivoting on his back foot. As an orthodox fighter, he's turning into that punch. And his back is into it. His whole body is into it without losing position, without losing balance.
Good combination punching by Lewis. He's getting him into position there. You can see him backing him up against the ropes. Oh, that was good right there. You're seeing some smart boxing by George Foreman.
Yeah, a little step to the side, break up the pressure, and at the same time put yourself in a position where you can catch a clean shot.
You see the accuracy now with that double jab up top. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good jab by Lennox Lewis. Lewis is so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. Blocks that belt line well. And that does it for this round. Lennox Lewis is playing as clearly to go upstairs against his opponent, and to do so, he's staying out of that danger zone, Teddy. How would you attack that?
Well, first of all, you need to move your head. Take that height advantage away. Slip to either side a little bit, and all of a sudden, get inside that jab.
Foreman's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Doubling up the jab by Lennox Lewis. Foreman's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. George Foreman's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Resourceful jab by Lewis. Lewis's ability to stay on the outside and to score and control this fight is very impressive. I know as a trainer, you gotta love this.
Yeah, exactly. I think that he watched Clint Eastwood in Dirty Harry. Clint Eastwood used to say, a man must know his limitations. And of course, you have to know your adversary's weaknesses. Well, right now, that homework, that understanding is showing up.
Double jab by Lewis. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by George Foreman. Solid left hand to the head. George Foreman's legs look shaky. Oh, and there you go. Picture perfect combination, and he is floored.
Well, the old timers would say you can hit a guy with two. Why hit him with one?
Foreman is rising up after being knocked down. Big George went down. Now he's going to continue on.
And now he has to find a way to kill that clock.
Combo lands to the head. Big shot there. Perfectly executed combination. George Foreman's down. He's going to have to beat the count. And that's the end. It's over. The fight is over. Foreman's night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance, he couldn't rise up and beat the count. Lewis is able to come up with a knockout victory, and he does it that early in the fight.
And does it with one shot that he never saw.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Always enjoy you tuning in. We'll see you next time at the fights.